cover up this hat, man. Hey, greetings, much love, joy, peace, harmony, and balance to all. This is Leo Lights here again. Now, in this video, I am talking about semen retention, how your body naturally will release the sexual energy and the fluid, the semen. So this morning, I felt something. I woke up, but then I went back to sleep and I had a arousing dream. But in this dream, I felt myself ejaculating. People call this, what, a wet dream? Well, woke up, had a wet dream. And this is when I discovered, when practicing semen retention, this is what happens. Your body will naturally release this energy, this fluid itself. And I experienced it. I heard couple speakers talking about it. But it happens. So let's just get into a little bit of the feeling, not so much of the ejaculation, but I mean, like, in my dream, I consciously knew that I did not want to release any of my fluid. So I felt bad when I was releasing some of my fluid in my dream, and I knew I did. So I was trying to stop it in my dream, refused to release. But the sexual energy is so strong, you can't, once you get to your maximum capacity of I'm about to ejaculate, you're not going to stop it. Now that is the strength. That's how strong this sexual energy is. Now, on topic, but off topic, this energy is so strong, you can't even stop it. Just like a hurricane, you can't stop it. Or a tornado, you can't stop it. And just like birth, you can't stop it. I mean, you can't stop the semen from meeting the egg and forming life. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. You can't stop it. Now, I'm going to bring something into play here. I have a lady friend, and this is how strong this sexual energy is, y'all. And I'm going to tell you this. I know somebody that did this, and we all went out and got the morning after pill. She went out and she did get one. And guess what? It doesn't work. Well, it didn't work for her. You know why? I don't know why, but I do know that morning after pill could not stop that sexual energy. It could not stop that egg from accepting that sperm, that masculine energy going into that feminine. It could not stop it. It was its natural course, and it took. That morning after pill couldn't stop it. So, once this is about to lead to a beautiful transition into the semen retention part, how to discipline and control yourself. So once you understand or overstand that you can't stop this ejaculation, once it's at its 100% capacity. I'm getting at this, where I'm coming from with this. Spirit, speak for me. So once you get to your 100% capacity of, hey, I'm about to ejaculate, you're not stopping that. So when you, I guess, practice sexual energy exercises, as you know, massaging the phallus and your testicles and all that stuff, you do not want to get to your 100% because you're not going to stop it. You might get to your 80%, and then that's when Mr. Montauk Chi says that you squeeze, you know, your muscles, you know, to make your phallus move. You squeeze it, you know, just like you stop your pee. That's pretty much what you're doing. You just squeezing your muscles. And then as you have that 80%, you channel that energy into the brain and have a multi-orgasm. Montauk Chia is very knowledgeable about these exercises. Now let's get back into me and my experience. But I'm like, I don't know exactly where I'm going with this video, but I'm just expressing myself and sharing my experiences and transformations. But in my dream, I was consciously refusing to ejaculate because it's going against of my discipline that I put on myself, but I couldn't stop it. And shit, honestly, it kind of hurt it. Because I was just refusing to release. And I noticed, like, when you don't, so personally for me, I don't know about anyone else. Okay, you know, every once in a while, you know, you pleasure yourself or whatever. But what I notice is this: when you do semen retention and you rarely ejaculate, like, I notice you don't use your muscles down there as much. So when you get super aroused and ejaculate and stuff of that nature, a little blood might come out. Now, when this first happened to me, I was scared. I was like, what's going on with me and such and such. Now, this is when I had to go to a conventional doctor and, like, hey, I need to talk to you about this. I did my research before I went to. I always do my research. But pretty much it's like, I don't want to say you rupture a vein, but it's like, you know, one of your veins, you know, kind of got overworked and, you know, irritated, and a little blood come out with the semen. You know, or it might go a little further when you pee, blood come out, maybe little blood clots. Now, it will go away, and this takes time. Do not keep ejaculating. I would say personally, that's what I did. I just stopped doing that because I was just, you know, letting my body heal. I feel like it's just a natural process, and also it deals with a lot of, you know, root chakra area, which some stuff I was, you know, working with, you know, in my life, which I'm still working with my root chakra, you know. But I mean, I feel that's normal, you know, if you do not, you know, ejaculate constantly. So now here's the thing, you know, like when people talk about these kind of topics, like it's like taboo, or it's like you ain't supposed to be talking about this stuff. But hey, we human. I mean you a male, is she a female, whatever. I mean, I mean, this, we all humans, man. We were born naked, you feel me? So I mean, like, it's natural for us to really be walking around here naked. But society and the people that is ruling this society, you know, conceals everything. Conceals just a little off topic, but conceals the ancient wisdom and knowledge. Conceals our bodies. Try to conceal our minds with their media junk. So I just want to say, don't feel uncomfortable about talking about your sexuality or talking about your sexual preferences, or don't feel uncomfortable when you look, standing in the mirror looking at yourself. Like, love yourself for who you are. Don't go out and get a Bentley because of two people that got a Bentley. You want to be like them and get you a couple girlfriends or whatever you want to call it. Don't do that because of that. Do it because you want it. So just love yourself for who you are. And this is like, people consider this as a touchy topic. I mean, I personally, I don't care. I mean, you got to really, be true, be a true light, to really talk about this and feel comfortable, and when you really feel comfortable about talking about anything, hey, your whole mind right there is at a very powerful state. I know I went off topic, but I got to throw in this story real quick. I went to a conventional doctor like sometime last year, and he had to do a physical on me and such. I don't know if he was new or what, but he's acting weird. I'm like, so, what you want to do? You want me to drop my pants down my ankles? You squeeze my balls or this or that? I mean, what you want to do? I mean, I'm here getting a physical. You providing a service to check my health. Hey, we both humans. We both men. I mean, we adults. I mean, it just felt weird. Like, why? Why you feel uncomfortable? Shit, it's your job. Yeah, I guess like once you get older too, like you like, shit, fuck it. Hey, go ahead. I cough, do my physical or whatever. You don't even care no more. When you're younger, you care, you get all shy and shit. But I mean, I don't care no more because I love me for who I am, and it's really no filters when it comes to express myself fully. So just honestly, be comfortable with yourself, and don't care about what anyone else say. And I definitely went off topic here, but I just had to say that. I mean, like, even in the medical field, like, they get real uncomfortable when it comes to revealing our private parts. Even when I had a woman doctor, I was like, hey, you gonna check my testicles or whatever. I'm using the proper terms. And she's like, oh no. I'm like, what? Girl, you get your ass over here. Shit. But like, it's just like, I guess, like I was saying, like, society makes it forbidden for you to express yourself fully, to not walking around with any clothes on. People shy about their body anatomy, and hey, love yourself. Let it show if you can. So, I mean, and a lot of it may have to do with how everybody, might be catching cases or something because of sexual harassment, or he touched me or she touched me, or who cares? Now that's kind of way off topic, but the semen retention, some of the tips. I just had a nice little battery length right here. But let me go ahead and swipe this down. Okay. So a few little tips that I've been doing. Like one of them, I've been having. Where is it at? Oh shoot. Here we go. I've been giving these away to some people. These are, hematite, like I was telling you in my other video. But I'll be carrying around those on my ring. Those help you discipline yourself. So that's one tip. Get you a crystal. To help you discipline yourself. I use the hematite. It's one of the most grounded crystals, and it's good with disciplining yourself, and I like it. Another tip, don't put yourself in the temptation of women. Don't put yourself in a situation where, y'all about to bone. You feel me? So don't put yourself in that situation. Another tip, if you can't handle the mental assimilation or even arousal when talking to another woman, either sexually or even normally, how about you work with that feeling that you cannot handle? And then once you've overstood it and know how to work with it, then come back and then approach yourself with that woman and such and such. You can talk a little flirtatious or whatever. I mean, I like to flirt. I like to talk a little nasty to a couple of my lady friends, but it's like I know that physically I can't do nothing. Now I haven't really did anything like on the affection side of hugging them or anything. I mean, I gave them a couple hugs, but like rubbing on them and stuff. But that's something that I'm working towards, where it'd be nice to get a little affection from from a woman. But I will say this. I will say this though, like if you feel like you're not ready to get that just affection. I ain't talking about affection as like I'll talk about affection, like maybe a little kiss on the cheek, stuff like that. Not affection that, it will lead to sexual intercourse, to intercourse. See, you might as well, you just lighting a fire right there. I mean, so when you truly have that discipline, like, when what is appropriate and what isn't. Another tip, keep busy. Keep busy, stay productive. If you want to be a business owner, put your plan in place. If you have a hobby, do your hobby. If you like workaholic, you love working for your company, do that. If you got kids, they keep you busy. So stay busy so your mind won't become tempted or even bored or even emotionally distressed, like just stay busy. Another tip, sexual energy exercises. I did it once. It was a nice feeling, but I feel it could be nicer. There's a guy named Montauk Chi. Check out his YouTube channel. And he has a couple videos on there about male sexual exercises, the massaging of the phallus and the testicles, so you can have a multi-orgasm. You can actually, the massaging of the testicles and the phallus, which the phallus is the penis, is what it does is it strengthens your phallus. It strengthens, how long you can last, having sex. It strengthens all that. But before, here's the thing that I like about Montauk Chi. He said there's a certain chart that he has on his videos that talks about, it has an age category, like I think if you're 21 or something like that, you cannot release. You have to wait 4 days until you can ejaculate. That's if you want to. But during those 4 days, you need to practice these sexual exercises. He calls it sharpening the knife, which is your phallus. So, but he was saying, like, even though you're waiting, you know, those 4 days to ejaculate. If you want to, you can have sex as many times as you want, but you just cannot ejaculate. And that's why it's important to do these energy exercises that he talks about. But yeah, Montauk Chi on YouTube, check him out. Another tip: have discipline. Discipline yourself. Have willpower. Know that it is not for you if you do not want to release all the time, or not release at all. I mean, your body naturally gonna release, as I told you about my story. Another tip: do not resist the body's natural mechanisms to release sexual energy. It might be through a wet dream. It might even be through some emotions that was built up. I mean, do not resist that release. Just let it go, as long as it's not harming anyone. Just let it go. Let it flow somewhere. Flow into your drawings, flow into your poetry, flow. Maybe you need to scream because you're so angry or frustrated. Let it go into that. If you like to fight, let it go into boxing. Let it go into a punching bag. You like to work out, let it go into your workout. That sexual energy is powerful. It is a life force. So those are all the tips I really honestly have at the moment. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's more, but these are tips from my personal experiences. And I haven't had sex since February, and I set a goal for myself to continue on my path of not having sex for about, it's not really a lengthy time, but it's a good enough time. Oh, that's another tip. Set a goal for yourself. How long you want to do the semen retention? Do you want to do it the rest of your life? Do you want to constantly be releasing? I mean, you need to know. You need to know clearly, like, how long you want to do this and why you're doing it, and start recording. So keep your sexual power within you. Let your body naturally release it. Oh, that's another thing. When I have my wet dream, guess what? I don't feel drained. It's like your body does naturally release just the right amount for you to have all your energy still, but have like enough to do what you need to do. And you didn't use all your fluids or nothing. So that's another thing. Like, it was just, I thought I was gonna be so tired. I woke up. I was tired because I woke up early in the morning. But I'm not tired like I was if I like fully ejaculated, if I was pleasuring myself. So that's pretty much all I have for y'all. So if y'all really resonated with this video and you enjoyed it, like, share, comment, subscribe. Check out my website, www.awoken-minds.com. It's in the process of, it needs updated. I got a lot of work to do to it, but right now it has some information up there for you about crystals. It was started my foundation. I'm going to add some other things on there, a couple services from energy healing and manifestation, and I got a little a plot drafted, so be tuning in to that and seeing all the upgrades. Also, find me up on Instagram, Awoken Minds 2018. I really enjoy, sharing my experiences with you guys. Hopefully you're learning something. Hopefully, you may try this semen retention or whatever. I mean, I do it because I love doing this and I feel it's helpful to people, and I love helping people. So, you know, much love and light. This is Leo Lights here. Have a beautiful day and take care. What's this right here? I don't like that. That's cool. All right, peace.